Okay, I'm going live. This. That's all right. I don't need a lot of people. We got two ATVs, Polar Bear Eds, and two ATVs, and Twisted Beach Wing Garage. Man, we got them all in here tonight.
Oh, hello.
The cool kids.
Oh well.
That's all right.
I'm just the one that was the tag along with the cool kids. I couldn't belong to the cool kids. I just followed them around. So.
Oh shoot.
Hey,
How you doing?
Hey, Mater.
Yeah, we've been doing some fishing.
You got any luck?
That one that you seen me holding on the boat right there.
Oh, you finally broke the
Yeah,
slump.
Oh yeah.
he broke
yeah.
the curse, and then
Okay.
I didn't get any.
But I got that $300 something new fishing pole, and I can't catch a daggone fish on that pole for nothing. Hey, how you doing, Ben?
Hi, Ben.
Hey, Ben.
That was crazy. Hey, there's 10 baits.
Hey, Ken.
again.
I told her if I can't start catching some fishes, I better sell this daggone boat.
Yeah. I bet you that went over real well.
It'd be all right.
We'll just get a pontoon then.
I say
I heard that.
just an upgrade.
Yeah, at least I got a place I can stretch out and go to sleep, you know, when you get bored.
No, you can walk around. My gosh, sitting. We left the other morning, what, at 8?
Yeah.
We didn't come off the water till 1:30. We were dying. Didn't put the canopy on, nothing. We were just like, it was hot. It was hot.
Yeah, we'll get up at 4 o'clock and head out about 5:30 in the morning and get off the water about 10:30, 11 o'clock before it gets real bad.
And before 50 million people come in. I don't know when they're having fireworks there, though.
I don't know. I don't care.
Probably
I'll
be
watch them.
Sunday. Maybe. A lot of people are having them tonight, I heard.
Could be.
So what'd you do to Rich's truck?
What do you mean?
He blew a brake line.
Rich's truck?
No, that was somebody else's truck he had over there.
Oh.
Caitlin's grandpa that passed away.
Oh.
His truck.
Well, I'm gonna help Monday to fix it.
Are you doing it up at the school?
Yeah.
That truck sits real low to the ground.
That's what he said. So
Yeah, it's an old one.
Yeah, it's like a 79, I think he said.
Okay, watch the chat because I keep getting a troll in the basement.
You do?
Yep. He was just there a second ago.
Well, I got that 5-second thing on, or 5-minute thing, or whatever.
They can't comment.
But, so anybody gonna do anything special over the weekend?
Yeah,
work on Plan B.
I need to pull that motor out of my modified. I don't think it's running good yet.
I guess I'm gonna be working on my good looks. I'm gonna sleep all week.
There was a glitch in the matrix there for a second. I thought I heard you say it wasn't running good.
No, it's not good.
I think he fell in his head.
It's not running as good as it could be. going boating tomorrow, Ken is. Where are you going to, Ken?
He's going kayaking.
That ain't boating. That's working.
That's what I thought.
My arms would fall off of me before I got anywhere.
And Sandy would make it to the end of the dock and have to get towed back. Just saying. See?
That would be my luck. I'd get out there and I wouldn't even make it to the end of the dock because I'd be going around in circles.
Yeah.
I would just flip over.
Oh Lordy.
My fat butt would get one side or the other, and then, yeah, that's what happened. I'd be looking up at the boat, at the kayak.
Underwater.
Hello. He lost stuff, and I told him to find it.
Hey, Susan.
Happy 4th.
Hey, Susan.
Happy 4th to you guys too. Hi, Susan.
You're looking at green stuff.
Hello.
But I don't know what the novelty is of kayaking.
It's
I've got a
supposed to be fun.
It don't look fun.
Ken, you really need to go down to Atwood so we can watch you kayak.
Hey.
Well, the fun part is, from what I understand, Sandy, is once you flip over, it's getting right side back up before
Oh,
you.
It's a
Yeah.
I've got a couple of friends that have them, and they say it's actually not that bad. It doesn't take that much effort to row them.
Yeah.
Stuff. So
well. We watch them. We watch them on Atwood.
Hey, how
And
you
I'll
doing,
tell you
Scott?
what, they have a hard time on Atwood.
But some of them get them kayaks moving pretty good too out there.
Thanks. Scott's a day off, ain't he? I mean, he's still riding around in the truck. And on Saturday.
And they offered me $750 to run 200 miles plus the rent to pay on top of it. I'm greedy.
Well, we knew that.
Yeah, we know that.
I'll be back.
All right.
So you're staying in the air conditioning tonight, mate, or you're not in the shop?
Yeah. It's a little toasty warm outside, so I was like,
He didn't piss me off that bad yet.
Oh,
Hey.
Lord.
Hey,
Are you-
Maynard, it's called I gotta make money for your February shave.
yeah, that's gonna cost you a lot of money right there.
Hey, I like having fun.
But no, I've been out in the garage doing some work. Already been testing out that new biscuit joiner. As far as still working on trying to get that vanity made.
Hey, Bachi.
How do them biscuit joiners really work? Are they any good or not?
I'm going to be finding out. But from what I've seen on, as far as videos and everything on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
there's supposed to be a lot better way of securing boards. And what you do is you're joining them side by side and everything else. And they're supposed to work just as good as, like, I guess, putting like a dowel rod in.
Uh-huh.
But it's better than just edge to edge gluing and clamping.
Wow.
Couple of videos, and one of them, the guy was trying to get them broken apart, and it was actually taking wood off of the other piece of wood along with the biscuit. It was like, that's, to me, that's something good and solid.
Now, is that the half moon or is that a dial pin?
No, it's the half. It looks like a football.
Okay.
And
Yeah, they
now
work good.
Now, they do have different sizes. You've got the 0, a 10, and a 20. The 0 being the smallest because they're all the same thickness, but it's dependent upon the width of it. The 0 is going to be your narrowest, but it also is going to go in the shallowest.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing, Hibachi? Driving? You can't do two things at once. Be careful
That's
with that.
yeah, either pick one or the other. Listen or drive.
So
'Cause
how's
I was out there in the garage, and actually I got the piece of scrap wood here. I was testing out that biscuit joiner with, and it's like, yeah, I mean, I can see. I had to do some adjustment on it, get it where you can see it. Like I say, it's my small piece,
Oh, okay.
but hang on, okay, like that one right there. That one right there, that was the first one I did, and you see how it's too close to the top, and then I adjusted it down, and that's where it's going to be perfect at.
Oh, okay.
So that's my depth and everything. So I'll put those in, and I'll mark the board and everything, and get them. Put the biscuits and everything in. Like I said, get everything glued, biscuited, and then side by side, and put them in the clamps, and then get them all clamped together.
So who you going to have pulling you around on that kayak, Ken?
Nobody, man. Paddle.
Paddle. Get you an electric trolling motor or something.
They make them with trolling motors in the middle.
I seen them down there at Atwood using them. A lot of guys are fishing off them.
Very expensive though.
What's that?
That kayak.
Oh yeah.
I got a hole saw. We can drill a hole right down through the middle of it, and
Anyway.
just need to mount some batteries on it.
Yeah, I went brush hogging and about ran over a damn kayak over there at my property again, which I thought was supposed to be in Virginia by now, but still laying out there.
Well, give me enough time and all the wood I get from work, I can build you one.
No.
Well, I got to see him this week anyway.
What's that, Daryl?
I said I got to see Bo this week.
Yeah, he should have dropped that kayak down there.
How many free boats do I see every now and then? About 10.
Yeah.
At least 10 a week.
Quite a few.
Yeah, I see about every week. I see about 10 ads for a boat saying free.
Shit, you should go grab them up and fix them up and sell them.
Yeah.
Up,
He doesn't have enough
around-
food. He's got too much
around-
stuff in the backyard already.
I got too many other projects to work on.
Yeah.
around here, all the boats just been growed up in the damn woods for 20 years. They pulling them out the woods now, and they want $5,000-$10,000.
Yeah, well, if I don't start picking up more fish at the lake, I got one that's going to be setting for 10 to 50 years.
You can get them easier than I can.
Right now, it's just, lordy, it's hard to
We gotta
find
go
them.
to a different lake.
He can reach back there since they're so far back easier than I could.
We have a new fish finder. We're running 2 fish finders on there with that complete circle scanning and everything. And holy smoke. You can see all the weeds in the bottom. You can see just even little pebbles on the bottom of the lake with that thing.
I told you I was fishing offshore and hitting them at Guilford.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't know.
Get that close into the damn shore.
I think Crystal and I, we saw someone, they had a sailboat sitting outside their house on the trailer. I'm going to say it's about 16, 20 footer. And yeah, I mean, this thing was definitely been sitting there because the grass and everything growing up around it. And I think they had a freeze sign up on it.
I didn't pay attention to the sign. We were kind of,
I know, we were preoccupied.
yes.
Yeah,
Driving at a pretty good pace.
grandson went out with us fishing this week. I don't know what the heck he hooked into, but it went all the way around the boat. We got it back over on the other side. Then it shot underneath the boat. Sandy's pulling on the damn pole, and I went to get the net and grabbed the line and pulled up on it, and all I got was the tail, and it come off, gone.
It was huge.
I don't know what the heck it was.
It was huge, whatever it was.
He's a hollering for Grandpa. It's gonna pull me off the boat.
Grandpa was driving, so I grabbed it. And I was like, oh my God.
It's one of them mutant catfish down there.
Well, we just got told the other day that they're stocking blue cat in there now that get up to 70 pounds.
Okay, they're just now putting blue cat in. What size are they putting in there?
No,
No. They're just now putting them in there, and they can get up to 70 pounds.
yeah,
What size are they putting in now?
I have no idea.
You don't put the 70-pound ones in first.
No, they just showed us pictures of them. They
He
did it
said
last
by the
month.
2023,
Yeah,
there would be 70 pounders already.
Okay, so they're putting in about 15 to 20 pounders right now,
it's
and they're
hard.
going, and they're going to feed that lake.
Damn, those are small compared to the ones out there by out there at Lake Bargle. I've been hearing about channel cat out there getting to be 6 to 7 foot and being around 200 pounds.
They're
Yeah,
supposed to be going,
There's
They're
some of those shovelheads down there that are huge.
Mhm.
there's
Yeah, Dad
supposed to be
had
some. There's
private
supposed to be
lake.
some at a lake up north of us here that's big enough to put a man's head in their mouth.
Uh-uh.
I talked to a guy years ago, and he said he caught one that was just over 6 foot in length. And yeah, I think he said it was about 100 and just over 150 pounds.
Yeah, but
That's a lot of catfish.
I think tomorrow we're gonna wind up going down to Leesville because there's no big boats down there. It's 9.9, and I got my kicker already on there. So,
Think that's a big enough hole out of that cake?
oh yeah. But I'm thinking that we'll go and try for some muskie fishing tomorrow.
We going in the morning there?
I'm done with it.
We go that way in the morning.
Well, we can go to Atwood if that's what you want to do. I don't care.
We can go down there tomorrow evening.
Sandy might like that.
This is already going to money. Sandy has my shawl on the back of her chair.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you can see that thing?
She left.
It's right there.
Yeah, when she got up and left, I saw it on the chair.
That's because the air conditioner's on in here. When I get cold, I can put it over my arms.
I've got my black and white one over there.
Oh shoot!
Well, I'm like sunburned and whatever you want.
Yeah.
Windburned.
Well, this is going to somebody else. I just put the last row on it today.
I lost Friday somewhere. I was thinking that this was Friday, and I was thinking, shit, I'm on Daryl's spot.
No,
Yeah, that's why I had to look at my phone.
we talked to
You were
Daryl
asleep.
last night.
You
Yeah.
were sleeping.
Huh?
You were sleeping. You slept Friday away.
No, I wasn't sleeping. I didn't go to bed till it was about 2:45 this morning. But then
Why
I
so
didn't,
late?
Huh?
Why so late?
just a bad day, and I'm going to leave it at that.
Very bad day.
Sandy kept them up.
No.
Problem after
I'm not going there on that comment.
Nothing went right yesterday at all.
problem after problem after problem. I just, whew.
Probably because you weren't holding your tongue correctly then.
Anything that could have went wrong went wrong.
Oh,
Oh, one of the,
Murphy's Law.
yeah.
It's
I've
one of
had one of
those.
those days.
Yeah.
Crystal seen me have a couple of those, especially when I come home and pop open a beer. Yeah.
Which, yeah, you don't even have. You've got one beer in there.
We got off work early yesterday.
I didn't.
I think yesterday,
It was payday.
I think yesterday I could have really started to take up drinking.
That's what I should have did. I should have given you a beer and you wouldn't have cared nothing.
I actually clocked out at 1:15.
For you, that's early.
For me, that's late. Oh,
They brought a pizza wagon in and gave us lunch from 11 to 1. And at 1 o'clock, they said we could go home. So
A 2-hour lunch?
Mhm.
Daggone, how many pizzas did they bring?
what's that?
How many pizzas did they bring for a 2-hour lunch?
They were cooking them on site.
Oh, heck.
Oh,
Made you take home.
None. It was a wood-fired pizza oven on like a trailer.
Mm.
ooh,
A big
nice.
one. I think they could fit 4 or 5 pizzas in it at a time, like
What kind were
16-inch pizzas.
what kind were they cooking in there?
Whatever you
Uh,
told me to put on it.
they had pepperoni. They had buffalo chicken, cheese, sausage. They had a couple of works. I mean, they were just mixing them up as they were coming through.
Yep.
Wow.
That's the only thing I don't like on pizza is chicken.
Is that the one that goes to the fair? That's
No,
Okay.
no, this is one out of Youngstown called Roxbury. Yeah, Roxbury.
Get that fan. What do you want?
Really good pizza.
Sandwich for this.
Wow.
Oh, by the way, next Friday I'm gonna get violated from both ends. So somebody will probably need to take up next Friday because I ain't probably won't be able to have my live.
Oh Lord.
Ken can take it.
It's just get.
Yeah, he's going out there kayaking. All he's got to do is get his GoPro, and he can have a heck of an ordeal to put up.
Yeah.
There you go.
Worst part is I think Ed still has the GoPro.
Oh,
I can bring them back to you. I've got the actual GoPro, and I got my other 3.
yeah, you can take a fishing pole, Ken, catch a big one, and hopefully that whaler will take you clean across the lake.
That's what the plan is.
There you go.
Bring the boat up. You can watch me.
No, I got the kicker on and everything. I think we're going to hit Leesville tomorrow.
I thought about going down there, but I didn't want to drive that far.
Because Atwood, phew, Kyle and them just went by Atwood. They said it is loaded up with boats. And I said, I don't want to go fishing out there because they're all going to be tubing and all that, and it ain't going to be good fishing.
Right.
The next couple of days, everybody be on the lake. The next 2 or 3
Wallborn's
days,
just-
so.
Yeah.
Wallborn's only 10 horse too.
Yeah. Had to get an extender handle and all that put on so I could sit in a swivel seat and
Oh,
run
you old bastard.
Huh?
I said, you old bastard.
Hey, I fished that whole tournament down there at Piedmont, completely leaned over like this to run that motor because it was only 9 or 10 horse down there, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that again.
Well, I thought you were taking the big motor off and just putting 9.9 on permanent.
I'm going to, but I haven't decided to do yet. But or
Why don't
I'm
you just
gonna,
link them?
huh?
Why don't you just link them?
Well, I'm thinking about going with a bigger motor yet, and then link the 2 together. So
Yeah, the only thing about it though is on those with them linked together.
Sorry, I had to chew him
Yeah.
out, so I'm leaving now.
No.
With them linked together, you can't. You still got to keep the big motor up. So
yeah,
on those motor limit size. So
yeah, I can
Oh, yeah.
raise both of mine up now the way it is.
oh, okay.
You can raise the big one up too once you get it linked.
Yeah.
That linkage will pivot
Yep.
and allow that to do it.
Yep.
All right. I'm fixing to run out to the store, so I have my craft room set except for a fan. All I
Okay.
need.
You're running out. You said you're going to run out to the store.
Run out to the store.
Okay, you stick a GoPro on because we want to watch you run, not drive, but run to the store.
She won't make it. She'll be
Nope. Oh no, I'll walk just fine. I'll walk there just fine.
I am just stating what you said. You was going to run.
Mhm.
We could get some gambling bets going on this.
No.
I'm gonna let her take the truck meter.
At least my key fob works. Oh no, he's got more wrecks in it than I have.
Just 2. Neither one of them been my fault.
And mine, I was sitting in park. I was at Sonic.
I was sitting at a stop sign.
No, I kid you not. I was at Sonic, pulled up and ordering dinner.
Will that work, Mark?
There you go.
There you go.
And
Just
the lady backed into us.
Get a headband deal and put it right on her forehead.
I've got one of those around here somewhere too.
Have you heard of anybody fishing Zepernick, Mark?
I've never been there myself either.
There, nice and covered. Can't see a thing.
Where's that at?
And I'll throw
No, I got the headband.
There you go.
Just go outside and sling it toward Texas. And see what
There you
lands.
go.
Hey, I've got a handlebar mount.
Yeah. So where is that lake at?
What's that? It's out on 172 before you get to Guilford.
I know, but you need to get out of the way.
Road
so I
that
can
goes
get
to North
on.
Georgetown.
Zeberneck?
Never
Huh?
heard?
Zeberneck, you said?
Yeah.
Isn't that a part still of Guilford or separate?
It's separate, Guilford. It's before you get to Guilford. It's before you even get to Route 9.
In the butt.
Okay.
It was really good before they redone it. They put a new walkway in probably 20 years ago, but
Okay.
they totally drained
Bye,
it,
guys.
redone the whole
I'm
thing.
linking him to you.
But
I'm doing my impersonation of Sandy. I'm going after some coffee.
I caught like a 30-inch northern there, but didn't have a net. It's only trolling motor
Uh-huh.
allowed on it.
I was by there a couple weeks ago, and there was a bunch of people out around the shore and stuff, and there was a couple boats in the parking lot.
Yeah. Kevin and I might try there tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, it don't hurt to try it and try to figure out what's there.
Well, we got back here, back behind us back here. There's a city park where they camp out and all that stuff. But you can't. You got to have all you can use electrical motors on them back there. So you can't even have a gas motor on the boat. So
Oh,
Yeah, the only thing electric I got is that trolling motor, but I got 2 batteries hooked up to that thing. We got 2 new batteries on, and we used it.
just the other day.
Yeah, just the other day.
Yeah, that trolling motor's way overkill for that boat.
Yeah, yes and no, depending on the wind.
It's 72-pound thrust.
Yeah,
It's made for a pontoon.
But sometimes, as rough as that one is, it's
Yeah.
not an overkill, you know.
just depending on the wind and the waves.
Uh-huh.
Now we was in that one tournament, shoot, it was snowing, raining, blowing, and everything. You want to talk about a cold day out fishing that tournament? Jeez.
Uh-oh. He's late.
Who's that?
He's late. There he
Oh,
is.
there he is.
He's late.
He was taking a nap. He was
Sleeping
making,
baby.
You
he's
better
making
wait.
an entrance.
Was you sleeping, Jeff?
Nope.
What
No,
was
I
that
wasn't
track?
sleeping. And if it really bothers you, you come over here and you got the grass.
What was that tractor doing sitting out in the yard with the flag on it? You going to a parade or what?
That's Monday.
On Monday.
I just put it out there for today and tomorrow.
Oh,
Probably Monday when I get back from the parade.
geez.
I gotta have a
No.
little 4th of July spirit, don't I?
I guess.
Even
But
if
you
it
know-
is only a Power King, it's not a John Deere.
And I hate to tell everybody, and I probably shouldn't say this, but all these patriotic people enjoying and celebrating this holiday, while this holiday was made about guns.
Yep.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yes, it
Real
was.
Wasn't for
It's a
guns, it
wonderful
wouldn't
thing,
have this
ain't it?
holiday.
That's right. And a lot of people, they take advantage of it and they hate guns.
Mark, did I tell you about the new one that I got?
What's that?
The new gun.
What's that?
I got a Ruger Mini 14,
Hey, Ben,
Yep.
and I got it with the. It was used at the pawn shop, but it is a 5.56. But it's got the Archangel. Damn, I know the word.
Well, I used to have a whole bunch of guns and another boat. Got in a bad boating accident and I lost all my damn guns in the lake. So my wife bought the boat off of Ken so we could replace our boat that was involved in the wreck that I lost my guns. So
Well, I had the doggone
Because Kent's a
everybody.
nice guy and sold it to you.
okay, hold on. Hey, Bo, if that's you in the basement, put your phone down. There you go. All right.
Oh, God.
Hello, sir.
Where are you at?
Hey, Bo.
Looks like
Hey,
you-
look, we got a movie star now.
yeah.
Where you at?
Yeah.
Where you at?
Mark, the only thing about it, the lake over here, the Clater Lake, they've had so many boating accidents that the guns were starting to stack up, and they actually had to take a drag out there the other week and level them out so they didn't come above the water level. So.
Yeah.
Mom.
Hey, this Ben's Workshop, is he the same guy that's on that TV show, Home Time or whatever it is?
Where you at? There she is.
They're still at the water park swimming.
Yep. They were getting ready to go on the train. We just had dinner, and then we're going to go on a train and go up and find a place to watch the fireworks.
Oh, them fireworks are overrated.
Yeah, they are.
Then you got to sit for hours in traffic to get out of there. I don't have to do that no more. All the kids are grown, raised, gone.
We did it last year.
Oh, it sucked too, but we had a boat out on the water, and I couldn't get back on the trailer until about 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
All right, Kingsley, tell Grandma and Grandpa bye.
yeah, but
Bye. Say see you later.
they put on
She
Facebook
blowing
that you
kisses.
Uh-oh, Briggs is getting busted.
Yep.
Not me. They won't.
Boy.
I'm,
All right, I'll catch y'all
I'm
later.
bouncing my butt off now.
But Ben put on Facebook that he can barely get out. He can get out of. He just can get out of bed, but he can't get off the floor. At his age, he don't even get in bed. He's still too young to worry about that.
Oh,
Cops are afraid of me, and
wow. Yeah, did you see what I
Probably don't even really be bothered with you. I'm tired of you.
Did you see what I put on that post, Daryl? I told him to quit talking about me. That's how I get out of bed in the morning. I roll off on the floor.
That's what I was talking about. And I started to put in there that he was too young to even worry about sleep. Now that at that age,
Yep. Oh Lordy. So where is that lake?
Oh, and if you could cut the grass with that tractor, you're more than welcome to, because there ain't nothing underneath it.
I seen that, Jeff. Where's that?
Oh, I
lake
thought maybe you needed to clean the glasses.
Yeah.
It's off of Price Street over in Alliance, between Alliance and Marlboro.
Ooh,
Up 183.
that must be a very real small place then.
1,800 acres.
Never
That
been
don't
there.
sound too small.
What's the name of that one?
Walborn, Dale Walborn
Wobble.
Reservoir.
All right, Mark, I'm going to drop out and head out to the garage. I'll get you brought up out there, but I'm just going to be in chat out there.
All right, good enough.
So I'll be back in a little bit.
All right.
So,
I did some ice fishing on it years ago. We did pretty good.
Is that one a 9.9 motor place or?
Yeah.
Hey Thomas, good to see you. Hopefully you're not at work going to get in trouble for being on your phone.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
He probably is.
What way you going in, Ken? Because they have Price Street closed.
Yeah. Come up, reader.
Okay.
Hey, how you doing, Cajun?
Okay.
Oh, I'm good.
Hey,
How you
Jason.
doing, Mark? Miss Sam?
They've been working on that
Ed?
bridge, but you can come around if you go north of Price Street, the first road, make a left, go down the next first road, make a left, and it'll drop you out right on Price.
Yeah.
Jeff, how you doing? Ken? Briggs?
What's up, Cajun?
So you got your stringer and everything all ready so you can drag them fish along with your kayak?
Yep.
Does the kayak at least have a place to hook your stringer onto it?
Oh yeah.
No.
Lots of places.
Oh,
It's a fishing kayak.
okay.
It's a sit on, not a sit in.
Oh. So now you just got to get a trolling motor for it.
Tell you the truth, we took it to mom and dad's the other day. It don't take no effort whatsoever to move them.
Really? I know some of them get going pretty good on them down there at Atwood.
Still, my balance ain't the best, so.
Yeah, but it takes a lot to tip it. I stood up on mine.
Oh, not me.
You could stand on it and fish.
Huh.
I stood up, but it's a little shaky when you're standing. But then I sat back
stand up
down.
and go, floop.
I sat back down and I wanted to see how far you had to lean to tip it. It was quite a ways.
I would tip it. It would be my luck.
You really have to lean over to get it to roll over.
Wow. I know that one that Bo's got that he was going to take down there, Daryl. He gives like $400 for that daggone thing. It's a big kayak. He's just throwed it off in the weeds over there, and he's supposed to get it out, and I about hit it with the brush hog again.
Yep. One for me, one for Kim. So if I do get tired, I'll just let her pull me around.
Yeah, just make sure you got a little strap so you can hook to the back of her so she can drag you all over the place.
That's what the stringer's for.
There you go.
I was going to say, throw a couple 2x4s on there so you can strap them together and make like a catamaran.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd work too.
Hey, you could cut holes in the bottom and do the doggy paddle, but to the bottom.
Yeah, that wouldn't work too well.
Oh, sure.
Everybody's yawning. Quit that yawning. I just got out of bed a
I
little after.
didn't. I've been up since 6:30.
I just got out of bed at 3:00 this afternoon.
I know.
4 o'clock this morning.
He goes, hey, the dogs want you. Hey, dogs want you.
Once I got her out of that bed, I had that whole bed.
Yeah, he was out.
But I was up most of the night.
And once
Turn
you
around,
get
you
the
old
dogs
monster.
out secretly, then you what, you stay up.
Oh, how was the ribs, Ken?
Not so
It's
good.
fun doing a K-turn on the street. It's only as wide as the truck is long.
Having 4 hamburgers and 3 hot dogs for dinner. That sounds pretty decent, Thomas.
That was cold.
That air's not cold.
Yes, it is.
I don't know what kind of crack you're using.
I was gonna go get a hamburger tonight for supper, but I had leftovers to finish. So
Nah, she made biscuits and gravy tonight.
And they was good.
Biscuits and gravy didn't invite us.
What's that, Jeff?
Biscuits and gravy didn't invite us.
Hey, there's still more. Come on over.
Yep. She's still got more here and more biscuits out there.
Yeah,
not for long.
the ribs burnt when I was steaming them there. I put them in a foil pan,
Yeah.
put the vinegar and butter over them.
Huh.
I had bone side down. And I don't know if it's because that vinegar I have, but she cooked up. I mean, there's still liquid in the pan, but they were stuck fast.
Wow.
Did you have something on them sticky?
Vinegar.
I had a dry rub, then I put them in a pan with. I got some homemade vinegar out of red wine and white wine. Put it in there and covered them. 2 tablespoons of butter in it. Covered them with foil and put them on the grill for 2 hours. They're tender, just well done.
Thought you had
Bottom
to
layer.
wash her and dry her.
It was the bone side of the rib, so I was able to cut most of it off the.
Right.
No, don't do that. Just close it up right at the end.
I went to the farm store today and I bought two of these Stromboli things. They gotta be about this big amount, about that long.
Did you even
Can't
know
wait
it?
to try them.
Oh,
That's what I made Delisa go get the orders. I went and picked it up while ago. It was a Stromboli. I wanted, for some reason or other, I wanted something like that for this game. So,
Well, don't they have them right there at that pilot down there?
they probably do, but they got a little place, little pasta and all pizza and pasta place downtown.
Oh, okay.
Now, why would you go to a pilot to eat?
Hey, you know what? Some of them have some pretty decent stuff.
I have yet to
Some.
find one.
Yep. You just haven't traveled around enough and got to the right ones.
See that even Briggs knows. You don't go to pilot to eat.
I don't. I've never eaten at a truck stop in my life. I gotta keep my figure here. I don't want to look like a beach whale.
Listen, Briggs, you're nothing but a little stick boy. So you don't even count. Eat a damn pound of bologna and salami and every damn thing else. You're just a little twig.
I said back in the day, the one right there at 111 on 77, they had really good food.
Right.
That'd be like eating that. What was it? What's that one? The one restaurant there that Country Pride. I wouldn't even take Jeff to a Country Pride.
What is that?
That's TA.
They used to
Yeah,
be
and
a
they're
TA's restaurant. Hell, nobody got a
Jeff
restaurant
would eat at
anymore.
Country Pride. He used to only stop at the Iron Skillet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that iron skillet
We
was
used to
always
go
good.
there all the time.
Yeah.
That was all at Petro's.
Unless you
They
got
had
a
an
little
Iron
mom and
Skillet.
pop's place on the side of the highway where you could put about 6 trucks and that was it.
They had an iron skillet at the Union 76 truck stop in Lafayette over here. But that was years ago
Yeah.
when there was still Union 76 truck stops. But man, I'll tell you what, that one was that one and the one in they had one in Lake Charles, I think, at that time. Those two were the most popular restaurants in the South, or out of all the Union 76 truck stops, because of the fact that they had cooks that were from that area, Lafayette, that were Cajun cooks, and they served Cajun food.
Yeah, I haven't found a TA that's even been worth stopping at.
Not anymore.
Didn't Petro buy them out, or TA
No.
buy Union out?
Yeah, I have no idea on that.
I think Pilot bought out
TA took over
Petro.
all the Union 76.
TA and Petro are the same company now.
TA and Petro are the same now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All I know is I need to find me a new breakfast restaurant. This cooking breakfast at home shit's for the birds.
Well,
What you mean a
what
new
else
breakfast? I
you
thought
got to
y'all
do in
went
the morning?
to that place you and Mark go to.
It closed.
It closed.
They
What?
closed it. They sold it, and the people that bought it, I
Shut down?
deal with them.
You're going to have to go with Ken now. You're going to have to go up to Dutchess up there in Connecticut, huh?
Yeah, with Ken.
Not me. I won't go up to Connecticut. I don't like Connecticut, no.
Hey, he gets a mean Western omelet and a chicken fried steak with egg breakfast, and that white gravy up there at that place.
Yeah, it kind of shows, doesn't it?
Huh?
The only thing
It kind of shows a little bit, huh?
Yeah. He shows them every now and then his food.
only thing I remember about is damn Connecticut is them Danbury rest area right when you come into the state. Cost me a lot of money there. DOT likes to hang out there. Used to be a truck stop right across the street from it. get off and go into the truck stop, so you miss them. So when you come back out of the truck stop, you can't get into the scale, and you just blow right on up through there.
Yeah. Well, the only thing I ever did mainly when I get Connecticut state line was I hammered down and got through as quick as I could.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a sad day. Sammy found the little rabbit's nest.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there ain't no rabbits anymore.
There's two now, huh?
They were only like that big.
Oh boy.
She took each one and put it out in a line. And then Bosco found one.
Yep.
So instead of 4, there's 3 now.
Now you got to stand guard out there.
I'm thinking when Mom comes home and finds that there's no little babies anymore, she's probably gonna leave.
Probably.
She's gonna come and hunt you down. She's gonna hunt your dog.
Here you go.
Well, there's one bunch of them that lives under the shed, which I don't mind. But this nest is like right behind it. We got a screen in porch thing in the back where I parked the tractors, and that's where it was out there. I've been wondering why Sammy keep going back there. Now I know why.
Yep. Yeah, once they find them.
Tried to
I
explain to
remember
her
I
that she's
was
a bird
whacking one
dog. She's
time
not a
and
rabbit hunter.
get one.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, dear me.
Yes, I did get the front grass cut today.
Did you?
Mark
Yeah.
didn't.
I didn't. I got up long enough to get me a drink and everything. I went back to bed. Woke up a little after 3.
And watched a TV show all day with
Yep.
me, and then I made dinner, and then we went outside and watered the garden.
She kept coming in there. Are you going to get up? I said, no, it's kind of comfy right here.
I couldn't stay in bed that long if somebody paid me to.
You're gonna
This is
get bed
right
sores.
here that you can walk across the grass and it sounds like walking on tater chips. I mean,
We're going to be walking across the field pretty soon if we don't mow.
well, that's the backyard
He's
here.
got a sickle bar ordered for
the
that
front yard is so
Chinese
dry.
tractor.
Hey, you don't know. Mark's already got it planned out. He's already ordered a herd of goats. He's gonna not have to mow anymore. He's just gonna buy some goats and let them eat it.
Hey, we used
No,
to have those.
I'm just getting to be just like my other neighbors. They don't mow. What do I need
Just
to
buy
do?
goats, have them eat the grass, and you'll have goat's milk that you can drink.
I got 3 places
He
that I mow.
he
here.
mows 3 places.
Hey, Mark, there's a big YouTube channel that cuts grass right there in your neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
Spencer's Lawn Care. I watched a few of their videos lately, so they're right around Canton and up in that area, right in that area. So
He won't pay nobody to mow his grass. The other people don't even pay him, and he buys all the gas.
Are you complaining again?
Nope, not me. I don't complain.
Why don't you go get me some cheesecake or something?
Oh, we don't have none.
I know.
Yeah, well, that's what he said. Go get him a cheesecake for supper.
No,
But
we
that
have to
means, like, would you please go to the store and buy a cheesecake for us tonight?
It's in the refrigerator,
No,
actually.
I got some in the refrigerator.
Oh, okay.
I got
Actually, I'm
have
gonna
that
this in a second here. I'm gonna just go get a half-gallon of ice cream out and start eating that.
What do you got, Ken?
homemade blackberry pie with vanilla ice cream.
Oh,
man,
man,
Helen
you're
ice
just
cream, I
rubbing it
think
in
the
now.
pie. Oh man, I ain't had
Go ahead.
blackberry pie in a while.
I knew I should have
Mulberry,
bought one today.
yeah.
Y'all just go ahead and keep talking, and I'll have to take another damn shot in a minute. Just
Yeah.
Well, by the time we're done there, Daryl, you're gonna empty that bottle.
well, I got another one sitting right beside me, so.
Uh-oh.
I've
I was
got
sitting there
coconut
looking at
ice
the
cream
little
bars
apple
and
pies and
drumsticks.
little blueberry pies and stuff when I was over at the farmer's store. I wanted to get one, but I didn't have enough hands to hold everything.
Yeah, Kyle keeps bringing us over bags of blueberries. His mom's got blueberry bushes, and I guess they're overrun with blueberries.
They're good for you. You can freeze them.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's doing a hint there, Mark. A hint,
No,
maybe that way when y'all have leftovers, it's gonna be blueberry pie. So
No, I keep them in the refrigerator, and I just go to the refrigerator and get me some out and sit there and eat them watching TV. Bocce's got to get a lawnmower. Bocce, you got to get somebody to run that lawnmower.
She's gonna get
She
one
ain't
of them
big enough
robotic
to
ones.
push a lawnmower, is she?
Huh?
She ain't even big enough to push a lawnmower, is she?
No, a rider.
I think the daggone handle would be higher than her head. She'd be walking around like this trying to push it.
She's gonna get one of the ones that blows bubbles.
You like ape hangers on a Harley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's gonna get one of the ones that blow bubbles.
Yeah, that's what you need, Hibachi.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, get you a bubble blowing mower.
fix the John Deere Hibachi. Tell him to bring it down to you.
A rider, Ed. Don't you gotta be like so high to be on a rider?
Ed, are you serious? Did you see the way Hibachi drove across that parking lot at the store, and you want to see her on a riding mower? Oh, no.
Yeah, it'd be entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
Let's finish this.
So it's a wonder we didn't see smoke rolling off her tires trying to stop.
I thought it was a drive-by.
Because he
at
turned
first.
the rubber right off
Yeah.
from trying to get rolling.
Yeah, when she came across there, she was coming across there pretty quickly. Two teenagers. No. You have Hibachi.
Get one of them robotic ones.
Yeah.
Once it learns the property lines and the barriers, it does itself. It's autonomous.
If you see it a couple houses away from yours, don't worry about it. It'll come back.
Yeah, you could rent it out. You could start a lawn mowing business.
Hey, speaking of Otto Thomas or whatever you said,
Oh,
did you see that YouTube video of the Chevy pickup versus the Ford F-150 that was electric?
Oh,
They'd be embarrassed if that really got out. The 1500 Chevy, fully loaded, and a brand new 150 Ford, one of them electric truck things. They went out. They got two identical 6,000-pound campers put behind them. Charged up the Ford, gassed up the Chevy all the way. The Chevy had 300 and I think it was 67 miles, and the Ford read 368 miles to the dead battery. So they started from the top of Colorado and they were going to go until one of them stopped running. They made it about halfway, not even halfway. They made it 150 mile, 2 miles, I think it was. And guy had to turn around and go back one exit to some Walmart or something that had a charging station because he was already down to like 5%.
Did you get a text, Ed? I did.
Yep.
That wasn't nice, Hibachi.
Just confirming that I'm number one.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
So what did y'all two favorite waitresses? Where did they go to work at?
Yeah, she just texted me a few days ago and said that the people that bought the place hasn't even gotten contact with them.
All right.
Really?
Well, the one girl, the brunette, she wasn't gonna go back anyway. She was just there to kind of help out on the weekends and stuff. And
The little dark dark skin. That she got that natural tan to her.
Yeah, she was from the Philippines, I believe.
Yeah, Filipino.
Damn, she didn't look Filipino.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was her grandparents or her parents.
Oh,
come from the
Fort.
Philippines.
Okay, yeah, gotcha.
Hey, how you doing, Fish?
Hey, Fish. Yeah, and Carrie, from when last time I talked to her, she said she was going to look for like a receptionist job.
Right.
Okay, so the place got bought out, but they hadn't opened it yet, or
No.
They're remodeling it.
oh, okay.
Well, they said they're remodeling it, and I guess they're putting some live bins in there, and now they got some gambling machines in there. So what does that sound like that's going to be?
It's going to be a bar.
Exactly. They're not going to be serving breakfast.
Well,
You
no,
see
yeah,
that?
yeah.
You
You
would've
have
sent me
to
a-
sell
she would've
food
sent me
to have
some-
those machines. You have to sell food.
Well, yeah. But it's going to be more.
They did that up here. They bought, there was a store that did that. The store up near me that I worked at when I was a teenager. The owner retired, sold the store. Guy came in, fired half the employees, fired the manager, and then they got denied employment, and then came back and offered their job back at half the pay they were working before.
Well, see, this guy that purchased the place had two of them places called Sevens, gambling places, and they went in and shut him down at both places.
Uh-huh.
Now he bought this place, and he's going to try the same mess, I bet you, there, and it'll get shut down.
I mean, is it legal to have those machines?
No.
Oh, no, okay. Well, what I said don't apply. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to serve food, or have a bar, a straight bar or whatever. If you have a, let me see, a fuel desk, truck stop, fuel desk like Tiger Truck Stop,
Mm-hmm.
and on I-10, and the fuel desk they allow 3 machines, but the restaurant is allowed 50.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that one right up the street from your place, that Johnson's, that gas
Yeah,
station right
that little fuel stop right there, that
Yeah.
Cash Magic Casino or
Yeah.
Magic something. Yeah. All it is poker machines. That's it. Down here is poker machines at truck stops. There's no slots, which it doesn't matter. A slot machine in a casino is the same exact thing as a poker machine. It's just you have the cherries that spin or whatever instead of the cards pop up. It's all electronic anyway. It's not the old spring type machine.
Right.
Now they do have they have a racetrack here. That's y'all didn't pass far from it. Opelousas, Evangeline Downs. That's a famous racetrack, horse racetrack, and they have tables and all that. Blackjack, roulette at that casino, but that's a different type of venue, though.
Yeah, I bet you, Mark. I bet you tries to get OTB in there.
It's hard to say. It's hard to say.
Is the OTB legal?
Yes.
Oh.
You know what's funny is if he's going to have live bands and stuff, what about them people that lives upstairs?
Yep.
In those apartments. That's going to be a bad deal.
So is he tearing out all the serving counters, the sit down eating counters and all that and putting a bar?
I have no clue.
Oh,
It was a bar years ago.
Oh.
And they redid it and made it into just a restaurant. But now I think they're putting a bar back in it and all that. So,
man, from what I saw, y'all breakfasts and stuff, man, that place has some good food.
Yeah, it was a good place to go to.
Yeah.
Yeah, is Lucky still doing the DoorDash thing?
Yeah, I see him on YouTube. I see him on Facebook every once in a while. So
Oh, I'm pretty sure I haven't seen him post anything on YouTube in a long, long time.
well, he just did a Dasher video on Facebook last week.
Oh,
Well, guys, I got to run. Oh, Tom Dolby's on. Well, fixing to come on in about 5 minutes. And that's my regular, when Mark is over with, that's my regular 7 o'clock Saturday appointment. So I'll catch y'all later. Appreciate you having me on. Look, as always, guys and gals, love, peace, crackling grease. Catch y'all later. Blue time.
see you later.
All right. Yeah, it is about that time anyway. I gotta shut this thing down so I can rest up to go fishing tomorrow, so I don't catch no damn fish, and then I'll be exhausted and have to come home and sleep again in the AC.
Well, Jeff still has another half an hour. He didn't
You
get
guys
here
didn't
till
catch
late.
anything down there today?
I didn't go today.
No.
Yeah.
I slept all day. I didn't get up.
You know,
Three.
the half hour, so you better suck it up and keep moving here.
Who's got a half hour?
You still got
Jeff,
another
yeah.
half hour for
For
Jeff
what?
was late.
Jeff was late.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Jeff, you was late.
Slept in.
No, I just got done doing math.
Yeah,
You might want to watch out next Saturday, and there's gonna be some fun stuff going on there next Saturday.
Right, what's next Saturday?
Yeah, what's gonna happen next Saturday?
Yeah, there's a thing called Shelby Bicycle Days. I wouldn't go up that way.
No, that's over at Shelby on the other side of Mansfield.
Yep.
That's too
Mr.
far
Breach is gonna be in the house.
Oh, Lordy. Good thing I don't live nowhere close to that. I'm about 5 hours from there.
Yeah.
You never know where
So,
that TT might go.
I'm still kicking around whether or not to go out to Burnbles next Saturday.
What do you mean?
I want to go out to the tractor show, and I want to take I figure take the 16 and give it a little ride.
Uh-huh.
But I don't feel like driving almost half of hours out there.
You don't want
I actually don't feel like spending money for the gas.
Well,
That's just it. It's crazy.
The other one's not on anymore either.
Maybe it was back down like $2 a gallon like it used to be. I wouldn't even give that a second thought. I'd do it.
Right. Yeah, sometime this weekend I need to work on my modified and get it running better than what it is.
Oh, please.
It needs.
Ed, can I smack him?
That's all you guys.
Now you
Hey,
running bad, Ed.
you got one of these on. You got the right. Go ahead.
I gotta do some stuff to it. It can run better.
I'd leave it alone. It runs good.
I think it's getting zeroed in a little bit better. Ed, did you switch timing on that Plan B yet?
I got parts and stuff to do that today.
What did you get?
I had to get that collar for the counterbalance and picked up the bolts and everything. And
Now those coils that are on that, now they're not the type that had the black box hook to it, are they?
no.
It's the singles?
Mhm.
To where you're running your kill on just the one single prong.
Yeah. But they're the old ones.
That's what I'm running on mine, and I don't have no issues of it breaking up.
I think the timing's off on it right now as it is. I think it needs some more. And if I'm going to go to the paint adjusting that flywheel, I might as well just put the electronic on it. And
It doesn't have the adjustable flywheel on it.
yeah,
That's not that big of a pain. Put your
It was
put your damn wheel on it, and
It was a pain the last time I did it. It thrusted together.
VFH.
Yeah.
Back the
Like
bolts
I-
off and hit the flywheel so that it'll vibrate and it'll move.
Just as easy to have that reliable crank trigger on there.
That's a lot more headache though.
No. Nope. I already done made the spacers for the magnet gear, so I didn't have to buy a new one of those, and
Mm-hmm.
so
You know what made me laugh? I was watching that last speed Biden gave.
Huh?
I guess yesterday.
He's saying a number 660 to 670.
Lordy, I hope
And
we
you know
don't
how
get
it's going on about the gas companies are holding the prices.
660 to 670 for gas. That's California.
Hey, I hope gas goes to at least $6 a gallon just for a day, because I got bet with my barber the gas will be at least $6.50 by the end of summer. She said if it goes to $6.50 for a day, I'll cut your hair free every month for a year, and a shave once a week.
Wow.
I said I'll take that bet.
I think ours dropped
Ours dropped. It's dropping.
to
39.
yeah, 49 here.
Yeah, it was 446 the other day.
Yeah, whenever I filled up, it was 446.
Yeah.
But then we got 50 cents off a gallon, so
But whenever
like
I got
$3.99.
boat gas yesterday, it
Oh.
was $6.25 a gallon.
Well, that was down from when we had the pontoon out.
Yeah. Well, no, this was at the regular gas station. I get that
Oh.
recreational fuel and then I mix my oil with it.
Oh, okay.
I won't buy it at
Yeah,
the
it was
marina.
10
It's
bucks.
$9.
Wasn't
Yeah.
it 10 bucks?
10 bucks a gallon at the marina.
Well, our ethanol free gas here is $5.15 a gallon.
Diesel out there is $7.
Wow.
It's probably 650 here for the non-ethanol gas right here.
Right.
I just bought me 1 gallon of non-ethanol stuff for going out to town.
Yeah, even alcohol from 33 to 80 something.
Mm-hmm.
The 5-gallon can of alcohol. Now that regular the BP gas, whew, I don't even want to buy any of it.
Right.
John said it was $149 for 5 gallons.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
That's almost doubled. It was 80 something last time I bought a can.
Well, alcohol, I only ever paid $33 for 5 gallons.
Yep.
That's over double what it is now.
Want more ice cream?
Now, does alcohol go bad?
Mm-hmm. Costs us
Not as fast as long as you keep it in the original container sealed up.
right. But over the winter, by the time you use it for the next summer, yeah, it's going to give you a headache.
Yeah.
A lot of water. But
A buddy of mine, me back when we had he had an old Ford Pinto station wagon. He was taking it to the junkyard anyways, burn more oil than gas. We filled that car up with racing fuel, and then stuck it octane boosted it and took it down the highway. But we wanted to see how fast that little 2.3 would go with a little help. Took the air filter off and put a brag over the top of the carburetor. Hey, we made a lot of fireworks. I'll say that.
Oh, but I'd rather run
Who's
alcohol.
bringing fireworks here Monday?
Uh-oh. You got fireworks?
I don't. I just asked who's bringing it.
I don't even like them. I don't even like to go see them.
They canceled our fireworks because we got the
I
Vietnam
didn't
Wall
ask
here.
if you like them. I said who's bringing them. We gotta have fireworks here Monday. Ed,
Not me. I don't buy them.
Go out there and dump some gas right down your driveway, Jeff, and throw a rag on it, and there's your fireworks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make your own.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Jeff.
Hey,
well, if it was $4.89 a gallon, I would do that.
I'm waiting for the fireworks around here is usually a 12 gauge about midnight. So some idiot out there shooting a 12 gauge up there.
Well, so they legalized fireworks around here, but you can only shoot them off the 3rd, 4th, and 5th between like 7 and 10 p.m. or something like that, or 7 and midnight or something like that.
I was gonna say it don't get dark till 9:30.
Right.
I see a little fireworks tent ain't even
They
here.
got to catch it all. I could literally go to your side yard and buy and set up a whole display from your front yard. Unless a cop physically sees you lighting that fuse, and they can't do crap.
I don't know, but I ain't gonna find out.
I was gonna say if they come down through my neighborhood, my neighbor's setting them off. His usually lasts about 20 minutes. So yeah.
Well, what you do, Mark, is get inside your trailer, and that way you ain't got no evidence in the yard, and they can't see you over the top of it.
Yeah, but what goes up must come down, and that paper and stuff's everywhere.
Oh, that's gone.
Oh, well,
Time
you
for
guys are
another
wearing
one.
me out. I ain't gonna be able to come up here tomorrow.
It's so dry around here, though. I'd be scared to set the woods on fire around here.
Yeah, it's dry.
Like I said, walk out across the front yard, it sounds like you're walking on a bag of tater chips.
Oh, it's getting that way here. The grass is around here is turning white, but people do. They just set them off. What was it, about 10 years ago? They were setting them off, and hell, one of those spark. We had a dry summer about 10 years ago, and they set them off, and almost caught my roof on fire. The house next door. That old man that used to live next door to me came out there with a baseball bat, went over those kids and said, unless you want to have the living crap beat out of you, set an R one off. They set one off, and he beat the crap out of him. He got 10 years in jail. Beat the crap out of the old man. He was 85 years old. He went and beat the crap out of the father and the son because they set the roof of his house on fire. Fire department was here, and he was out in his front yard beating the crap out of the guy, the two neighbors down the street with a baseball bat. And the judge getting 10 years in jail, prison. He said, ask me if I care. He says, why is that? 2 days later, he dropped dead of cancer. He didn't give it crap. It sure felt good beating the crap out of them people.
It's not time yet, Jeff. Where'd you go?
Yeah, he said they had him in a half hour.
I think Jeff has a timer on his thing that it just automatically kicks him off at
something. He said that we was wearing him out.
It don't take much to wear Jeff out. He's an old man. He needs a cane and a wheelchair next.
Bite your tongue, Briggs. I mean, we're all. I'm the oldest. I'm getting to be the oldest one in here, so I bet. Bite your tongue.
Oh, you're not that old.
If I just put it this way, if I knew I was going to live to be this old, I would have took a hell of a lot better care of my body.
Well, you make it. What are you now? 58?
56.
59?
57, 56 and a half.
You're only a year older than me. Damn.
Well, it's like this. Truck driving is hard on a person running over the road.
Yep.
I ran over the rope for over many years. I just got tired of it.
Well, truck driving is hard, especially flatbed and all that. It's rough on your body.
No, I've known that. I've done it.
I've done it for 34 years.
Does that mean you're old?
Yeah, it means I'm old.
You ain't that old. You're
I'm
not
old.
that old.
I'm old enough now. Instead of having to use my feet and hands to fight, I'm just going to shoot him. I'm not going to piss with him. I ain't got time.
I'm too fat to fight.
Well, I don't have that problem yet. I don't go back to work here soon. I will.
Ed, you just put your arm out and clothesline him.
It's a joke, Bocce. Calm down. I know you got a kid in a wheelchair. It's a joke. I'm picking on him. That's all. There's a difference.
Yeah, Bachi, I'm definitely broken. This one really broke it in me. Oh, shit.
I'm going back to work next week. You'll feel better.
Thank goodness.
He will sleep all day then.
You can start my vacation then.
I'll probably come home at night when I close, and he'll be already in bed sleeping.
Well, that's when you come in and rattle pots and pans for about 2 hours or something. When you come home, if he's in there snoring, you start rattling pots and pans and threatening with the frying pan.
Daryl, I'll tell you right now, that would be a big relief to hear them pots and pans working. That means I'm not going to the restaurant.
It's like I don't cook much. When I do, I use very little.
I cook. Don't let him get you wrong. Tell you wrong.
My niece is trying to get my grandparents' cast iron Dutch oven that I have.
Who made the sausage, gravy, and biscuits?
She did.
Okay.
I can get her to cook this week. I think it's the first time she's cooked this week, in fact.
You said let's go out to dinner.
I ain't got
Yesterday
time
we
to
didn't
monkey.
even eat dinner.
Nope, I didn't eat nothing last night.
Neither did I.
I only cooked once this past week.
See?
You didn't give us no phone calls.
Yeah, but I have leftovers.
Oh.
Look at that. Look at that. She said she's going to text you every 30 minutes.
Okay, that's fine.
And Briggs was actually cooking last night. I mean, he didn't invite any of us over there. So, I mean.
Today, Bachi, for lunch, she got me a Big Mac, a filet of fish, a large fry, and I told her to get me a sausage egg McMuffin, and she didn't get it, and she didn't get my quarter pounder with cheese.
No.
How the hell can you put it? No wonder you're so damn fat. Jesus.
Fat, he's skinny.
Yesterday, all I had was breakfast, and I didn't eat nothing else the rest of the day.
I didn't either.
All I had was pizza yesterday.
Yeah.
All I had was 2 hamburgers on the grill.
No. Did I have pancakes yesterday?
And I just ate a quart and a half of ice cream. That's it.
No, we had breakfast. We had eggs and bacon and hash browns.
Yep.
Ed, on the weekends we'll have to go to 57 or Greasy Spoon. 57's better though.
Yeah. Well, Greasy Spoon, you can't get a table in there.
No. You're thinking about
You're
Aunt
talking about
Mabel's.
Aunt Mabel's. Greasy Spoon there in Waynesburg.
Yeah. Oh, in Waynesburg.
Yeah. Over there on 43 and 44 there at the split.
Oh, over to on the other side of town there, yeah.
Rusty Spoon.
Where Kurt's used to be.
Literally called the Rusty Spoon.
Yeah, it's called the Rusty Spoon, yes. It used to be Kurt's.
Yeah.
And Frank sold out to them. But I don't like to go there much because Ron Rug owns it now.
Oh, does he?
Yep.
Go to Salem.
That's too far to drive
Not Fred.
for her. She has to drive to breakfast.
Why can't you drive to breakfast?
He's not awake yet.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, Lordy, Bible.
I told Carrie she just needs to open a place up.
You know, I don't know why she didn't take over her mom's restaurant. I really don't.
I don't know.
Ed, why don't you just open up a restaurant and stop working for slave wages at that college?
Because I have no desire to own or run a restaurant.
Because it's like this. Everybody that cooks in a restaurant can't stand to cook food, can't stand to eat food because they do it so damn much.
Yep.
That'd be a good diet.
I don't think that'd be a problem.
Well, after you do it so long, you get sick of it.
Just like working on cars. I hate working on my own vehicle.
But you work on vehicles every day of the week.
Hey, how's it going, Super Chat?
Yeah, that goes to goes back to the thing. I mean, used to be a body man drove the daggum roughest looking car he could find. A mechanic drove one that sounded like it was gonna fall apart every time he drove up. Sounded like it was running off by half the cylinder. And all that stuff. I mean, but that was their personal vehicle was falling apart.
You work on it.
Yeah.
My old man was methodical when it came to his taking care of his vehicles. He every 3,500 miles. If he was on his way home after working a 12-hour shift, and his odometer said 35 was getting ready to turn 3,500 miles to need an oil change, he'd stop on the way home, buy the oil, and go home, pull the drain plug out, and go to let it drain. Just the way he was.
Thank you there, Super Chat. Appreciate it.
I got one of them idiot gauges on my truck out here, and it tells me how much my oil is good for, how many miles it's good for. So that's all I go by now. I don't even go by the 30.
Yep, my truck does the same thing.
Well, I mean, it's got
anymore.
It come from the factory with that doggone synthetic stuff in it. So
yep.
They say you don't supposed to how to change the oil, but every so many, whatever that damn computer tells when the oil is dirty in it. So
they say 7,000 miles, but I only do 4,000 on mine, and it's all synthetic as well. But I still change it to 4,000.
I was gonna say if I went by that thing on some of our vehicles at work, it'd be a couple years in between oil changes.
They don't go nowhere.
They get changed twice a year.
Yep.
I change my oil every 25,000 miles and use Royal Purple Synthetic.
Yep.
I got a whole shelf of it out there.
I know a guy that had a Chevy Love truck. He never changed the oil. Over 200,000 miles on it. He would change the filter every 3,000 miles and put
these guy named Ed? These new Cummins engines. That's what Cummins recommends, not to do an oil change, just change the filter. I don't believe in that. No.
The last company truck I drove, that was their maintenance schedule was every 25,000 miles to change the filter, and then I think it 50 or 75,000 they changed the oil.
And here's another thing on the new Cummins. They're not even running a water filter no more. They did away with that. And that's crazy.
Oh yeah.
I've been reading up on the oil filter change like that. And they're saying that the additives and stuff that are in the oil doesn't break down as fast anymore. Right. So there's no need to throw that oil out. All you're doing is filtering out the dirt and particulates.
Right.
Yeah. They're recommending better filters,
Right.
you know, with a smaller micron to get the smaller parts out. But with the additives and stuff that are in the oils, they've tested and done, you know, all the oil tests and stuff like that, and the viscosity and stuff is all still there. At the 15, 20,000 mile, 25,000 miles. So there's no need to.
They would still take a whole sample of it, you know, a sample of the oil that come out of it.
Right.
At 25,000 miles, but they would not. They didn't change it unless it got to 75,000 miles. I heard. So, I mean,
right.
They would just change the filters and all that. Then one night I had a damn fuel filter about to stop up. Them bastards said, "Well, it ain't. We just changed the fuel filter last service." I said, "But that don't mean what fuel filter don't mean the same as oil.
That's
You better check this shit out."
That's one thing I'm big on is I carry fuel filters in the side box, so I don't have to worry about that.
Well, these damn computerized trucks, like I said, for the last company I drove for, the last trucks I drove, their maintenance, their road service could actually pull up everything on the way that truck's running, and it's going down the damn highway.
Oh yeah.
They were based out of Minnesota, and hell, I was going down through Georgia, and they've done it. They pulled up everything as I was going down the road, and they finally said, "Yeah, this truck is losing power because of the fuel filter."
Right.
Well, I tried to tell you, dumbass.
It's funny. It's funny too because not only on that, but they can see your idle time, your RPMs, your hard braking, your hard accelerating. They can bring all that up on that computer test when they hook up, or remotely, like you were saying, running down the road, they can get into your ECM and all that and check all that while you are working.
Yeah. Yeah, but they had us going at 65 mile an hour. But,
right.
I mean, but when I was going through West Virginia, I was one of them dragonfly trucks. So I mean,
you was one of them ones that I hated.
And fly like hell down the other side. There were times I actually hit 90 mile an hour going down there.
Yeah. You was one of them guys that would make me drop a gear and then have to upshift pulling them out. And I hated that because every time I had to upshift going up the mountain, then I would pour black smoke when I shifted. Man. And it's like, there goes my fuel mileage. Oh, Lordy.
Oh, they said that that their ruling the other day about the EPA overstepping their bounds.
Yeah.
If you possibly come down to where the Supreme Court shot down all these trucks that people been deleting that it might be beneficial to eventually take all that shit off of them.
Well, what's happening is they're running out of DEF at all these truck stops because of y'all's president. So it's going to help a lot of people out because we're not going to have that DEF because we're going to have to delete because we can't get it.
Yeah.
So if they did that, you'd see a lot of you'd see more older trucks on the road because guys would say, "Well, hell, let's get rid of them."
Hey, how you doing, Nate? Good to see you. But no, that's that is one plus that I can see that y'all's president's done for the trucking industry. But the older trucks, Briggs, are still out there, so they don't have to run the anything pre-99. You do not have to run it, and you can get away with no e-log and run paper log.
I'll tell you what, my Facebook lately has been having a bunch of those glider kit, a company offering glider kits and all that stuff.
Yeah.
My God Almighty, the price they want for them damn glider kits now.
Well, they figured out what everybody was doing. You buy a glider kit, you take your old Caterpillar and set it down in there, and that serial number tag, it'll date that motor, and as long as it's 99 or back, you don't have to run none of that stuff. But they figured out everybody was doing that. Now they jacked the price of a glider up. Unreal.
Yeah, I mean, I just looked on their page, for 379 feet. They glider. They had it at $225,000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
damn.
Well, I just learned something yesterday. Did you know that if it's a street legal licensed vehicle, you cannot have nitrous oxide on it in Ohio?
Right. That's always been as far as I've known.
Well, look at Florida now. They made that law.
Even if it's a street strip car, you cannot have nitrous oxide on it or in it while it's on the street.
Wow.
But they did uphold that California law that states that if you're an owner operator leased to a company, you can't pull freight in California. So
that don't break my heart at all.
Not mine either.
I don't want to go to California.
Out of 20 years, I never made it to California. So
right. But there's some people in this stream that's from California, and I won't say what I would say about California. So,
they might agree with you.
I went to California once.
I went there once, and I'll never go back.
That's what I said. I went there. I've been there once. I'll never go back.
I don't remember ever leaving anything in California or Arizona or any place over that way. So
I stepped foot in New Mexico one time, and that's as far west as I got.
You're rightly saying it's better off not to say it. California sucks, Nate says.
I like Lisa. The best part's burned down.
Yeah. I went to California one time, and I said I'd never go back, ever.
Canada, too.
And I won't go back to Canada. I had more trouble getting back in the United States than I did going
That's always the way it worked.
Yeah.
It's always harder to get back into the state than it was to get back to go into Canada.
The only thing I had of trouble with going into Canada was how many cigarettes do you have? I had to declare my cigarettes, everything, going in there. Do you have any pocket knives, weapons, all this stuff? And I'm like, well, yeah, I got silverware in the drawer back here in the bunk, microwave, everything.
Well, I pulled up there. There was a backside border crossing out of Maine going into Canada, going into Quebec. And he kept going interrogating me like I was some kind of criminal. He said, you sure you ain't got any weapons? You sure you ain't never been caught DUI? You sure you done this? I said, I reached in my pocket. I had a little 3-inch pocket knife that I cut seals with on the back of the van. I used that to cut seal with. And I threw it on his desk. I said, if this is considered a weapon in Canada.
Yeah.
He said, well, go ahead. Go on then. I said, go on and what? Turn around or go on ahead and go across and get my load? I said, right now, I don't give a damn. I don't want to go to your country anyway.
Right. Yeah. But that's the only thing I had to do was I just had to declare everything that I had in the truck, going into Canada.
Well, I had my dip. I had about 7 cans of Skull laying on the dash. And yeah. I said, that's all the product, all the tobacco products I got. Okay. I think you could have up to 2 rolls of it, I think.
Nate, what are you paying me for, Nate? You don't owe me nothing. Yeah, that was the only thing I had was everything had to be, declared there at the border. But then I had a load of demolition out of Ontario coming back out, and they made me back inside of the building. And they went through that that they going demolition, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I think I spent
I believe it.
hours at the border there. Well, the United States checked that demolition. It's like it's a torn down old building.
We want to make sure no Canadians were hiding in there to get out of the country.
True, that could be.
Or
When I went to Canada, they made me break the file off my nail clipper I had. They said that's a weapon.
Well,
Anything's a weapon. Anything's a weapon if you use it right.
Yeah, it could be.
well, the funny part is, another place is talking about Nate State now. I mean,
You know.
you get down, you go through that daggum agriculture station as you're going in. There's nothing to do with agriculture at all.
Right.
Okay. Well, I went in there with a load of paper, rolls of paper on the back of it, and that I had brought out of Canada.
Uh-huh.
I brought it down, and I got down there, and they said, driver, we need to see in the back of your truck. I said, it don't matter to me as long as you put a sign you broke my seal. I don't care.
Right.
And they said, oh, we'll put a Florida state seal back on it. And I mean, both sides was full of DOT cops, and all he wanted to do, this guy wanted to do, is look inside my trailer. He ain't started talking about doing a DOT on my truck or anything.
Right. I've never had any trouble going into Florida other than they have dipped my fuel tanks.
Well, I went back there and I opened it up and showed him there wasn't nothing but rolls of paper on the back of it, and he said, "Okay, that's good, driver." And he said, "I said, but that was about the time all them Cuban boat people were coming into Florida." I said, I looked at him and I said, "Sir, do you mind me asking you a question? I'm on the wrong end of trying to sneak Cubans in from this way. So, I mean, why are you checking me with a load of paper on?"
Right.
He said, "Driver, get your ass in that damn truck and get the hell out of here before I do find something wrong with you." I said,
"Yeah, Nate's got to watch all them plants down there and check areas and everything. That's what his job is." He just showed up.
He was playing Pyromaniac there, I seen.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. He put a video out about a fire that he just lit, and he's in the video saying, "I did that." And the whole field's burning.
That's crazy.
It was pretty cool.
but I did take one government load into Florida. I had a load of FEMA on, and they wanted to break my seal. I said, I had to tell them on that one. I said, I got to make a phone call before you break the seal on this one, because it was federal government stuff. I had no idea. It just had my bills just said FAK on them. So
Yeah.
but all I knew, it was part of a FEMA load, and I had picked it up at a FEMA warehouse. It wasn't just bottles of water. It wasn't stuff like that. What I had in that trailer was, come to find out, was all the spare parts for all those search and rescue teams that would have went in, had to go in if that hurricane had hit, then checked all the houses out.
Mm-hmm.
I had all the spare parts, the tires, for all the vehicles and all that stuff. But they let me go without. I mean, the doggone trailer's got FEMA wrote on the side of it. I said, the seal has got FEMA wrote on the seal. I said, and the bill say FEMA. I said, I'll have to make some kind of phone call to let them know that you're breaking this seal on this one.
Right. Yeah, you're right, Lisa Ann. I hauled a lot of loads of shingles into Florida and into Vero Beach and Miami when they got tore up down there. And the wife decided she was going with me, and I was hauling sod back out of Florida. So we'd drive out in these sod fields to load this stuff. And my uncle was down there loading a load too. He went down with us on the other truck. Sandy's walking around the field, and Tom says, "Hey, tell her she better look out for rattlesnakes. I told her she beelined it right back to the truck because we was out in these sod fields while they was loading us. She didn't get out of the truck no more. And then we was unloading the shingles. She got out of the truck, and she was standing there, and then she started getting bit. She was standing on them fire ant hill.
Oh my God.
Oh Lordy. She had a bad experience in Florida down there that time.
Well, my ex, one day I was having pickup at Tropicana down there in Tampa, and my ex, she said, I got to go to the bathroom. Well, they had parked us right alongside the one of them canals, you know, waiting to get a dock. And I said, I looked out the window and I said, I don't think you want to go to the bathroom right minute. She said, what do you mean I don't want to go to the bathroom? I said, here, open this door. She reached over and opened the door, and there's a daggone big old 10-foot alligator laying out there right alongside my truck, and it hissing at her. So,
yeah, we've seen them laying there along the trenches, going down the roads and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying. It had one of them canal things just parked there, you know, and I told her, I said, I don't think you want to go to the bathroom right now. She found her a McDonald's cup or something or other because she didn't say nothing else about going to the bathroom after that.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
She says fire ants are evil. Yeah, Sandy found that out.
They're worse than evil. Fire ants. I mean, we had them in South Carolina, and whew.
Yeah, she found a whole mound of them. She stepped out, and the mound was almost up even to the step there on the semi. She didn't pay no mind. It was all grass covered and everything, and she was standing on that damn mound. The next thing I know, she's dancing all around. I'm like, what in the hell are you doing?
Yeah, and then they come up with them damn little water blisters all over everywhere they bit you. Them little water blisters all over you.
Oh, they tore that girl.
You basically end up popping before the pain will go away. So,
well, I seen a video. They were talking about the world's deadliest trees. And in Australia, there's a pine, like an evergreen tree that grows. It has 60-pound pine cones.
Really?
Yeah.
I seen them the other day with that picture of it.
Wow. Come on, man.
Imagine a 60-pound freaking pine cone coming down.
That go right
in the top of the head.
The trees can grow over 100 foot high.
Wow.
I mean that's like dropping four or five bowling balls out of 100-foot tall tree.
Mm-hmm.
That's worse than the Lisa's frying pan. What the heck are you talking about?
Yeah. They only drop them like 3 months of the year, and so.
But yeah. But anyway, we're going to be shutting this thing down. I'm glad to see everybody. Everybody have a happy and a safe 4th of July. Try not to get into any of those DUI checks this weekend because they love picking them up on the holiday weekends. So y'all stay safe, and thanks for coming in, and we'll see y'all later.
Yeah, and I know beer is cheaper right now than gas. So drink, don't drive.
That's it.
Drink at home and don't drive.
Beer and cigarettes is the only thing that hasn't gone up.
Yeah.
I said that yesterday. I know.
Yeah.
It don't make sense, but.
Well, all right. Good night, everybody.
All right. We'll see everybody later.
Good night.